And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and you're still watching the Women World, and we are much delighted to be joined over the phone to talk more about the AI in today's episode with Professor Nevine Makram Labib, the Vice President of the Egyptian Society for Information Systems and the Computer Tech. Hello, and welcome, Doctor.
Hi, dear.
Hello. Doctor, can you talk us more about the artificial intelligence and how it is already part of our lives without realizing it?
Actually, we're now witnessing that AI is in every niche activity that we're doing. I mean, like, for example, if in my work as a professor, it's helping me preparing for my lectures. In the work of the medical doctors, it's helping in the diagnosis and the treatment. So you witness that it's actually everywhere. And Egypt is doing a great job. We're witnessing now the investment, the huge investment in the high-speed fiber optics. That was one actually of the main challenges, the infrastructure. So we've worked now on the infrastructure, and we're currently dealing with the AI governance, because again, that's a main challenge. And these two are actually two pillars of our national strategy in Egypt.
Yes, Doctor, can also we talk about how can the artificial intelligence empower the women in work, home, and in the society?
Let's talk first about the digital transformation and digitalization, because as you know, to be able to practice and to be able to benefit out of the AI technologies, we have first of all to secure some requirements. So having the digitalization, having Digital Egypt, and having women empowered in this field, like, for example, the many initiatives that are targeting women so as to enable them to understand AI and to be able to implement AI, whether in their lives or in their careers, we witnessed many women right now having their startups in the domain of artificial intelligence. If you go back to digital transformation, you will find that women now are making use, for example, of fintech, like having the options of the Visa cards, of the InstaPay. So with their startups, they are now able to use the funds properly. They are now able to do all of these transfers electronically. And these were main requirements for women so as to empower them in this field.
Yes, Doctor, also how is the government can support the digital transformation and AI adoption by the local level?
Okay, we're now witnessing the second edition of the national strategy of AI, and it has many pillars. So nowadays the government is working on, as I just told you, the infrastructure, which is a main pillar, and we're working on the capacity building. So by having many initiatives targeting women, they're enabling them to the local and regional market as well, and that's what we've witnessed lately, having many startups in this domain of AI in many disciplines. We're also talking about the many other initiatives like Digital Egypt, like Decent Life, targeting women in rural regions in Egypt, and providing also the security, because again, that was one of our main challenges. And this year, Egypt made significant progress in the Global Cybersecurity Index. Because before telling people and telling women to make use of AI technologies, we had to secure their data and their information, whether they're on the net, whether they're using kind of the InstaPay or other applications, whether they're having their startups. We needed to secure their data and information.
Yes, well, Dr. Nevine, concerning the women, as we talked before at the beginning, what opportunities does Egypt's digital leap can create for the women and the young professionals through the artificial intelligence?
Right now, the government is focusing on the youth and women. They're trying to enable them to the market, as I just explained. They're trying also to give them some courses and some awareness regarding how to market their ideas. And sometimes they provide also some support, whether financial support through businessmen or the managerial support, which is very important as well. We also have the incubators, which is a very good point, so as to enable them to try and to test their applications and then to help them market their applications in the region.
Also, the cybersecurity in the Egyptian context, can you talk us more about this point?
Okay, nowadays we're witnessing the move to the cloud, and cybersecurity becomes our national shield. That's why Egypt has focused on making a significant progress in this domain, like having a better global cybersecurity index. We're also seeing a huge push in training the next generation through initiatives like, for example, Builders of Digital Egypt. And here we have to mention that every woman should focus on this, because the digital safety, not only for her but for her children, is now a priority. And we're working on enabling the data protection law to protect our family's digital footprint. So women should be aware of this point. They should understand what a family's digital footprint is, so as to protect their children and their families.
Okay, doctor, in your point of view, how can AI help or maintain working mothers' better balanced career and family life?
Actually, AI provides many opportunities for women to enable them to work from home. Hence, they can manage their families, because some of the women have children. They have to take care of their children and their families, and they're staying home. However, or let's say in the meantime, they can have some innovative ideas and have their own startups. So with the help of our government and with enabling them to the regional market, they can handle both responsibilities. They can have a career and they can take care of their families and children as well.
Okay, also, what are the skills should the women focus on to stay relevant in the all-driven future subsequence?
They should be aware of the trends of AI, because with AI it's very challenging, because we're having trends and we're having frameworks and models every day, so that's a very important point. And they should focus on the prompt engineering, being able to learn how to talk to the generative models, like, for example, how to ask the ChatGPT about a certain information.
Yes.
And also they should be aware of the security issues, because sometimes they provide very personal information to these models, and this is not recommended. So they should be aware of the tools. They should master the tools. They should not fear these tools or the machines, but they should be very aware of the consequences in case they provide any personal information.
Okay, also in general, in your point of view, can you tell us more about the main concerns that have people take or put it in consideration about the AI intelligence, such as the privacy or the jobs or the job securities?
Let's say that we all have a digital footprint.
Yes.
That's the concept that we should explain to our audience. So let's simplify it. A digital footprint is just the trail of data that every family member or every individual leaves behind whenever they make use of the internet. So it's actually a permanent record of our digital activities. So it's kind of an invisible trail. It includes everything from the photos we post on social media, the search history, the location data. So we should be aware that the internet never forgets. That's why we need to understand that the digital footprint starts from the moment we start posting any photos till the end.
Yes.
There is a new concept that we're kindly teaching. It's the cyber hygiene, especially for families. For women, it's crucial, because women are the guardians of the home, and women play a vital role in managing the family footprint. They should focus on setting privacy boundaries, whether for themselves or for their children. They should be able to teach their children that whatever goes online, stay online. And they should be aware and making their family members aware of all of the data privacy laws. How can they protect themselves whenever they're making use of the internet? Because whenever we go online, then we're online. I mean, everything that we post is available, and it's always there. It will remain there. And some models using AI technologies are analyzing our data. So we need to be very aware of the photos we post, the information we post, our search history, everything. That's the awareness that we need to make for women and for all of the individuals in Egypt.
Well, Dr. Nevine, the future of the decent life through tech, can you talk more about this point in your point of view? What's your anticipation for this?
Actually, this year has witnessed more digital transformation regarding this specific and very successful initiative, the Decent Life Initiative. So we've witnessed that digital transformation reached Egyptian villages. We're talking about connecting rural Egypt to high-speed internet. We're talking about being able to bring the telemedicine and the e-learning to some places that were always disconnected. So that's actually the true digital harvest, when technology serves the most remote parts of our society. And that was the main concern of this very important initiative.
Yes, Doctor, also finally, how do you see the artificial intelligence shaping our lives in the next 10 years?
I think that will be a major part of all of our daily activities in all of the careers. And I will see that it will not take our jobs, but it will change the workplace. That's why we need to be ready. We need to master all of the AI tools. We need to be aware. We need to read more about the trends so as to be able to master the tools, not making AI tools master our lives.
Okay, Dr. Nevine Makram Labib, the Vice President of the Egyptian Society for Information Systems and Computer Tech. Thank you so much for being with us on Nile TV International. Thank you so much for your insightful information.